welcome to another episode of Tales Across Time and Space. We're returning back to our Masks, a New Generation game limited series. So, as always, I am your GM, Game Master here, Thomas, and unlike many Powered by the Apocalypse games, this one actually still uses the Game Master term instead of MC or Master of Ceremonies. So, anyways, joining us as usual are our players.
Oh, who's first?
You were first. No, Jane was first. Like we were saying in the Roll20 thing.
I am Jane, DSP, and I am playing Eldro, the Nova.
All right. I am Kitsune, and I am playing QB, the Outsider.
I am Zeistund, and I am playing Blank, the Reformed.
I am Trevor, and I am playing Frostshot, the Star.
Alright, so a few things before we get started in our game here. First off, I think this is maybe the last stream we're going to be doing while the Pony Finder from the Ashes Kickstarter is going, so go ahead. If you haven't checked it out yet, I really encourage you to check that out. We're doing some really cool stuff with the setting and building a really intricate modding system that's going to be for both Pathfinder and 5e. So both of those things will be working for that. There's some really fun tools in there and such. And check it out. You can have your character be a notable NPC for other game masters to use and such, or maybe even get art for them in it. So there's a lot of cool stuff you can do. So, shilling for stuff I work for aside, also want to point out to our Discord, I'm actually starting to post some setting info and some stuff for our season 2 of our Pony Finder game. So far, we've posted 2 of the 4 relics that are the main growing items of power for our players, and as well as I'm going to start posting some micro-fiction between the various factions of Dawnwatch to kind of give you an idea of what they are. And so those are going to be posted on the Discord. So I encourage you guys to kind of to connect there. We're trying to be social. We are a bunch of geeks, though, so, not necessarily going to happen easily. But we're an okay bunch.
Oh, and shout out to Annie Stuff, who watched all our videos in one day.
Our apologies to you. I'm sorry we did that. Also, if we are, we're trying to work on some quality of life things that she also had. I'm sorry. I apologize also if I am mispronouncing here, but we're trying to keep an eye on our audio. So if any one of our players is too loud or too quiet, just kind of poke it up in the chat, and I can kind of tweak things. But this is kind of a bit of an ad hoc rig we got going here. So, and other little bits of news here. Again, because I haven't said it in a while. Shout out to our artist for this game here. A friend of the show, Carl. Link to his gallery down below in the description. He played in our original game and has donated some art here for us for our heroes and their secret identities. So check his stuff. Check out his stuff, and he does some cool stuff. So but now, with all those formalities out of the way, let us get down to playing the game. Maybe a bit short this week. We're all kind of a bit lagged for various reasons. So, we're not going to stop at random before the time if we're not at a good stopping point. But we might not have it in us for a very long game tonight. So I apologize in advance for that. So, anyways, for real this time, let's get to the game. All right.
One small thing I want to bring up officially before we start.
Okay.
Because of my level up, I have decided I'm taking the Bull Star.
Cool. Who is your love and who is your rival, and what is your bonus you picked for it?
Right now, I think because of his defense from the team, I'm going to have to say that Blank is my rival,
Okay.
and my adorable little fox friend Kitsune, aka Foxfire, is going to be my love.
So QB is your
Or
love.
should I say good friend?
Yep. Yep. No, like I say, love and rival aren't hardcore because like rivals can be friendly rivals, and loves can be platonic. You know, it's not just romantic love here. So where did I put the stuff? There's my.
So how do I mark that down on my PlayStation?
What you're going to do is you're going to want to add a custom move, as well as.
Okay, I can add that.
Yeah, add a custom move, just write down the important information, and so you get one of several bonuses, I believe, if I could find out where I put the character sheets. Where did I put those character sheets? Master of Organization! You will be collated!
I can change my love arrival at any time,
Oh, yeah.
which brings my affection or disdain.
Yep.
Over you.
Yep. The thing I wanted to ask you, which role did you choose?
I think I'm going to be a friend.
Okay. Cool. So what that means is you get whenever someone triggers a comfort and support between you and your love or rival, you get potential and on a hit. So which I think really fits Ellie Girl's character here. So I approve of that approach to the bull's heart. Okay. But speaking of Ellie Girl, that is where our opening scene is actually going to happen. So, before we start here, because I don't think we've actually described it before, can you give a brief description of your mother? Of Ellie Girl's mother here?
Oh, yeah. God, I wrote that down. I'm trying to remember her first name. But she is a pretty... she's a bit curvier than probably your average Asian woman would be considered.
Okay.
She's she met Ella Man when, they kind of had a Superman Lois Lane type relationship originally until they got married eventually.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so just trying to get a kind of description here, so because this is going to start off at your place actually. So just trying to get here. Describe your kind of the standard. You just finished dinner, so what is like just finished eating dinner here? So what kind of happens at that point? Just to kind of set the stage for us.
I normally, if this is like an off day normally, it's probably a day since I'm still a student and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
After dinner, I'm probably making sure to get on top of my homework before I take
remember we're in summer right now, so.
Oh, it's summer right now. Oh, then no problem. Then I would probably try and contact my team, but if it's a bit of a slow day,
no. I mean, I'm trying to dial down onto the mundane, right after, does you or does your mother take care of the dishes, that kind of stuff here?
I'd probably help with the dishes, especially if it's summer.
All right. So yeah, so you're kind of helping her. You guys probably have a dishwasher, I would assume.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
that's still to gather up all the dishes and scrub off the good crap off it.
Oh yeah.
In the dishwasher.
Yep. So, okay. So yeah, you just finished eating your dinner here, and you're trying. You're starting to clear the table, and the phone rings. So your mother goes to answer that while you are loading, rinsing off the dishes and sliding them into the dishwasher. But
and remember, Kitsune also technically lives with us.
Yes, but she is
I do.
She is conveniently distracted by a ball of yarn at this moment.
It's funny because it's true.
I'm a fox, not a cat.
You are still easily distracted. It's a very shiny yarn.
Foxes will play with yarn too.
They're like
liar.
They're like kitty doggies.
I can show you a video.
Not
Fine,
the time.
I believe you.
Not the time. But yeah, so you
7 days. What's that mean?
What?
Oh, I was just making a joke because you got a phone call.
Oh, okay. I get where you're going from here. Sorry, I'm not my genre. Even though I can do creepy well in games, weird. Anyways, yeah. So you hear her pick up the phone and say, yes, uh-huh. One of the things that you notice is you can kind of feel for two things you notice immediately here, Jane, is that the tone of your mother's voice has a level of concern you haven't heard in a while. Like even with the scolding, kind of like trying to tell, like like you if she scolds you about being like too risky and doing the superheroing stuff. Like even then, that has.
So it's a anger.
No, it's like fear. It's like oh no, like fear, sorrow kind of tone to it.
That kind of feeling.
The other thing is,
I'm immediately on hearing this come up, and if it's even worse than normal, I'm like immediately gonna set down whatever dish I'm holding and go over, start approaching and seeing if I can listen in to what's going on.
Well, that brings me to the second thing I was going to point out. You kind of feel the electric thumb of the current flowing to the phone and translating the sound waves into electric current. I'm pretty sure if you run into roll to unleash your powers, you could actually just tap into the wire itself and listen in.
Oh yeah, because I do have electrical power.
Yeah.
I could attempt that. I don't want to break things though, so that would be what roll were you saying?
I was saying roll plus freak to unleash your powers.
Freak or okay.
Yep, freak. That should be one of your better labels, I think.
But I don't think that fits me because maybe I don't want to accidentally fuck it up and burn out the telephone wire.
Huh?
So I don't know if I should do this roll. I'm curious. I think I would rather just overheat, try to overhear normally.
Yeah, well, it's like you're otherwise you're only going to be hearing like one side of the conversation, and your mother right now does seem to be giving very short, like monosyllable responses.
If I accidentally burn up the wire, then that's okay because then whoever's being tossing their pain is off. Fuck it, I'm rolling.
Okay, roll plus freak. All right, on a hit, you can. I'm going to hold off on you either marking a condition or causing the effect to be unstable or temporary before to kind of give you the basis, and then I'll let you decide after the point because I feel like the drama is more important after you hear what's going on.
Probably, depending on what I hear, that might cause one of these other stats.
Yep. So the idea is if you're hearing your mother is like listening, you tune in, you hear the other side of the voice. It is kind of a gruff voice there. It's like it's like we haven't heard from him in several weeks. We tried using the usual channels to contact him when Calamity returned, but they've all gone dead. We don't know what's going on, but we feel at this point, if there's been none of our communications have been successful, we don't know. We may have to assume the worst for him. I'm sorry, but I believe your husband is missing. So, Ellie girl, do you want to mark a condition or cause this effect to be unstable or temporary?
Well, what do you mean by unstable or temporary?
You are
listening into the wire?
You are right now reading the current in the wire, and you just heard this. Do you want to mark a condition, or do you want the effect to kind of become unstable? Because you did roll a...
I'll mark a condition.
Okay. What condition are you marking?
You know what? It's probably been a while since I've heard from my dad, and just hearing this is probably filled me with a little bit of hopelessness.
Okay, cool, yeah, so yeah.
He's been gone a while. I know he's busy. I know he loves me, but, this does not sound positive. Maybe not all the time he's been missing. been.
Yeah, no, like this, like
Just
before.
because he's been busy.
Yeah, you based on listening in, because you can hear both sides of the conversation through your little electrical wiretap here. Is that it's the gist of it is that normally when he goes off on these things, there's ways to get a hold of him if he's needed. And if there has been a delay, it's been at most a week. And then eventually they do get a hold of him. It's basically they try to start contacting him right when you guys took down Calamity. And there has been no response since. So they are kind of assuming the work. Oh, also, the people on the other line, it's Aegis.
Oh, yeah. Do I actually, that was the other question I had. Do I actually know the voice on the phone, or is it just, I can recognize it just kind of as a general Aegis?
Well, no, like they mentioned age, your mother and some of the stuff your mother said. You know that it's Aegis. It wouldn't be someone you personally know because I don't like. I would maybe give that to Blank, but because he's been actively working with them. But
all right, that's fine.
So yeah. So that's a little development in your corner right there. We'll kind of put a pin on that one for right now as we jump over to Blank, who is right now in an Aegis building talking to his handler, Agent King.
Wait a second. One quick thing.
Yeah.
To help perk myself up, I'm going to go find Kitsune and try and play with her a little bit.
All right. Well, let's do you want to RP this, or do you want to just say this is kind of happening off panel?
Just off panel.
Okay. So yes. Anyways, yes, Blank, you are in just one of the general meeting rooms with Agent King.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you've done some stuff with him before, but he actually called you into this meeting today to come in. I love that. Thank you so much, Shane. That is priceless. For those who can't read it in the stream, Jane's way of playing with QB is with laser pointer.
Yeah.
So yes. All right. Anyways, all right. So yes, you come into the room and he's just sitting there, like looking out. It's one of those. It looks like a window, but you guys, know that you're like several stories underground, so it's clearly not a window. It's just a reasonable facsimile of one.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like a screen that's just kind of showing a view of outside kind of thing. What do you do?
Have I been told what this meeting's about, or like...
No. You were just told to come in and meet with Agent King.
All right. Well, I'm going to ask what this is about because I'm kind of suspicious. Because am I being tracked? Because last time we talked to Julian Prince, who
yeah.
So.
He just gestures. Link, good to see you. Take a seat. And he kind of
I'll reluctantly sit down.
Okay, yeah, that nice comments from the peanut gallery there, but sorry. He sits on a seat, so and he looks at you and just that friendly guidance counselor smile kind of thing. Like it's not actually condescending. It's just kind of like this guy does think you can do it. He doesn't. You don't know. It's the kind of smile you don't really know how to gauge if you are in trouble or if you have done something right. So, heard you had a busy day yesterday. This is let's just assume this is the next day.
You can say that.
So, heard you met. I heard. So I heard. So I had. Okay, he does not stutter like that. That is simply your subpar GM's fault. But yeah, so okay. So I heard you had a meeting with my cousin yesterday.
Your cousin?
Yeah. Let's put it this way: there's more than one. We both have kind of that thing, Prince becomes a king, huh? he took one side, I took the other. But we also heard a bit of what you said in there. We didn't bug you, no. Just in case, before you even ask. Because he would have, Julian would have found that in an instant. We bugged your friend. So yeah, because we knew that she would not risk snooping into your business. So what do you do when he says this?
You know, it actually makes a lot of sense that you bugged me.
No,
I would have done it too.
we didn't bug you. We bugged Kyubi.
That's right, and she bugged me.
She literally bugged you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But suffice to say, we heard what you did in there. And, well, you did good. And he's actually going to be exerting some influence on you at this point. He's going to be pushing your danger down and your savior up. Do you accept his influence?
I think I will take that.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, you just kind of continue.
I mean, it's one of my better stats for one of my worst stats, but
yeah,
at least it takes my savior out of that danger zone.
But yeah, so he kind of continues on saying, like, you know, not sure how he found out about, heard about your situation, but yeah, it takes guts to stand up to him, to stand up for, to choose the high road, even if it's not the easy road. But just so you know, this what just happened here is strictly off the record.
Of course.
Even Aegis doesn't know that doesn't believe I have any real connection to them, to Kingside's operation, and I'd rather not have anything about you get risking exposed that you don't want to share.
I understand.
So, anyways, as for why I actually called you here, we cut over to Wow, these scenes took way longer in my head actually, so I kind of cut back over to Jane. What were you doing right now with QB? I think she caught on to the laser.
I that pretty well. I obviously have a laser pointer. I don't know how animalistic is she or outsidery compared. So it's like, would she be more just going with the flow of what is this weird life? I want to chase it.
Well,
yeah, pretty much.
But yeah,
I'm pretty much just chasing it around because I'm not quite sure what it is.
So you guys are in QB's linen closet?
I imagine her linen closet's pretty close to my room, so.
Well, remember, QB made her little pocket realm in the linen closet.
Yeah.
So there's a gentle knock on your bedroom door.
Yes, come in.
The door opens, and she's probably seen it a couple of times, especially when she has to put away the sheets on the opposite side of the room where the actual shelves ended up. But your mother never seems to lose that kind of like, wait, what? Look when she first opens that door.
Yeah, I understand.
Jane.
Hey, Mom. Yeah, I was just in here playing with QB. What's up?
bigger on the inside.
They do.
Jane, please. We need to talk, and just can you please come with me to the front room, please?
Sure. Do you mind? Would you like to come with us, or does it just need to be me alone?
I would prefer it if it was just you and me.
Okay. I'll be back in a minute, QB.
So you come to your front room, which this is kind of your general seating room. What is the like? I imagine kind of like a very well kept, very clean. Some bits and pieces of decoration here, very well dusted. Am I kind of gelling with your vision of this kind of room?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to imagine my house does have some slight Asian influences to it, being my mother is an Asian woman.
Yep. Okay.
But
no.
It's not major, but there are those slight things here.
Yeah.
Like art on the wall. Maybe we have like a little tea table or whatever as well.
And I like to think since QB has kind of moved in, there's been a couple more of it just to kind of between the two of them trying to bond a bit.
Yeah.
So just a few things here and there, trying to be good hosts. But yeah, so it's like she kind of sits down on the couch, motions for you to kind of sit, like kind of pats one of the cushions and asks you to sit down kind of next to her on the couch.
What's up, Mom?
So, I just got off the phone with some. As she speaks, it looks like she's actively trying not to show kind of a tumultuous emotional state. But
I'm gonna like gently grab one of her hands and goes, Mom.
Sorry, I didn't quite hear that last bit.
I'm gonna grab one for her hand, like grab one of her hands softly, and just like trying to comfort her, and like, what is it, Mom?
It's that on the phone. It was ages. They said that they had been trying to reach your father since the incident at the dam. It seems like almost like she doesn't want to say the actual like hero names of anyone involved, and like that is some way to distance the fact that her child is fighting these kind of.
Yeah, no, that's completely. I think that's a pretty bad.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So. They haven't heard from Dad.
No, and like in all the years he's done stuff like this, he's never been gone this long when someone's been trying to reach him. So
I know it can be tough. For all we know, maybe it's just in a weird dimension where hard to use the communications and whatnot. All we know, him. He's a very powerful individual, and for all we know, maybe it's just a place where the connection's fuzzy.
Yeah, she gives you that smile, and it's a smile that kind of just says to you that if right now it's just yes, basically it's a smile that says, okay, yes, I'll let you believe the lie. It's probably better that way.
I'll be like, look, Dad knows how to take care of himself, and I'm sure if anything happened to him, that he'll find his way back to us. Okay?
Yeah. And she just kind of gives you a hug, and kind of the panel just kind of, if this was a panel, there'd just be kind of just.
I'm definitely returning this hug 110%.
Yeah. So yes, there's a bit of a time, not like enough for time passes moves to trigger, but bit of it, and then you see you guys are kind of all in your. Did we ever give it a name for your place in that arcade?
I like to think we can call it the game room.
Yeah, okay. Let's go with the game room.
I mean, I think that's pretty considering it's hidden in an arcade. About it's generic enough. It doesn't sound like it's just a secret hideout.
Yeah, the game room actually works if we're going with the arcade thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. I thought that would be very good.
Yep. So yeah, so you guys are kind of in there. Blank. You were informed of what they had what Aegis actually wanted to do with you and your team. And sorry, I admit I did not start thinking about this until literally this morning when I was standing outside of my work waiting for the person with the keys to arrive. But
no worries, no.
I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants here, so.
Improv.
So, you were basically they had a request for you to do effectively a PR stunt with your team.
Right.
I assume
I
our
feel like this is
star
more
does
cross-shots area of expertise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were we told exactly what this PR stunt is? Was it brought to us like via our star's agent or something like that?
No. They actually had managed to land you on on a early morning. They want you to appear for an interview on an early morning talk show.
Man, it's like been a while. It feels like since a few weeks.
Yeah. This is
like one of the
I'm
first
generally
things
not
we
one
did
for
with
talk
group.
shows, but I'm sure I can get our cross shot to volunteer for that.
Specifically, they were asking for the entire team here.
Mm-hmm.
But the biggest thing they had asked for, though, is because like having you guys appear on there, that you don't have to necessarily prep, and they're gonna get and have some people to kind of coach you through it a bit. But the biggest thing they asked for you guys is, what do they want to call? What are they gonna call you? Your team.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, so should we take a minute out of character / in character before we actually go on stage to figure out the team name here?
Yeah. So basically, this is kind of going for a bit of a meta in-game, out-of-game kind of thing here.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. Should more prep. But yes. Ooh-yeesh.
I'm not super good at thinking of these multiplies either, so I would love some assistance as well. I would like to think we go by something somewhere to say the Avengers or Defenders. Okay, what kind of words that we can add in front of and fill?
Yeah, I caught none of that.
Sorry, I was saying, I was thinking we should add just a one-word thing behind the word God. Like, how there's the Defenders, the Avengers, stuff like that. Just add
Local, I
God
guess.
Sorry, Jane, you're just sounding really muffled to me.
Yeah, Jane was saying, like, a name that is the blank. The Defender.
The blank.
Yeah, sorry. I think I've turned down my mic a little bit to help with echo and stuff. So
Yeah.
you need to
Well,
adjust your
that,
mic
and
a
I
little
think
bit.
your sound quality has gone a little bit down here. You're a little more.
It's like you're at a bad McDonald's drive-thru.
Oh, well, that's a problem. It's like my mic fell off my computer stand. That might be an issue.
The unforgettables.
That's what
Says,
you are. But yeah, so.
There we go. Is that better?
Oh yeah, much better. You're much more clear.
Yeah, much more clear. Apparently, it had fallen down right next to my computer fan, so that might have impacted the quality.
Yeah, that's definitely it. All right, so.
What were you saying, Dustin? The
I was just reading the chat. Brian Paul here mentioned the unforgettable.
Okay, I'm sorry, but
Unforgettable?
I want to see a fight scene where everyone is dressed up identically to Blank and they're playing a shell game when someone's trying to go after Blank.
Yes.
That is just an amazing scene that it's like, oh hey, this one. Oh nope, that's not Blank, that's Ellie Girl. You are now on fire.
Fire in your face.
Yes, I need this in my life.
I will try to set up something for this in the future to let this actually be a thing. Because that is just...
That would be freaking hilarious. I would
It's
agree.
just like that episode where everyone dresses up as Robin.
No, I'm Blink. Can you tell from my lower down chat? Oh, wait.
Okay.
I mean, Blank's probably gonna vote for a name like Hollow Point or something like that. Like,
Or even cooler, PowerPoint. But yes, so... Well, as you're discussing this...
Yeah, so...
You feel the building shake.
I don't suppose earthquakes are a normal thing here.
Oh.
So yes, that's... It shakes again.
As I feel the building shake, can I, like, lay my hand on the ground to see if I can try and discover if this is, like, just natural or if it's something weird?
Yeah. Yeah, that would definitely be an unleash your powers there, because...
That's an earth power! Yeah!
Okay, Toph. Sorry, I just gotta try to find the right number.
Oh dear.
There you go.
Oh dear, indeed. Unfortunately for you, I have no idea who this person is yet. Okay, sorry, I just gotta... These things are numbered, I'm just looking for number 8. There's number 2. Seriously? That's the villain we got? Okay, that's amazing. That works.
And because I missed, I still get to mark potential, right?
Oh yeah, no, you definitely get to mark potential. You know, so I'm going to describe this here. So you lean, you place your hand onto the ground, and you're trying to spread your power through the ground in the building, trying to sense what is disrupting it. As a giant mechanical claw bursts through the wall and grabs you and pulls you out. And before you see a towering mechanized turtle.
Mecha-turtles? Does it have a catapult on its back?
No, it does not have a catapult on the on its back. So you cannot fire some sort of dragon riding, some sort of knight riding a dragon off of it. So that is not allowed.
Can we attack the moon though?
Let's get it, attack the moon!
Anyways, various references aside, okay, right now Jane is in the claws of this giant mechanized turtle. What do you guys do? Because I believe you're entering battle against a dangerous foe as a team.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
So
Okay, so we all.
I'm pretty much stunned for a moment, so I assume
yeah, no, you're
someone else is gonna have to act first.
Well, yeah, but first we have to do the starting battle as a thing to add team to the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, where's the base sheet? So many pieces of paper. Okay, start a session. And team mechanics. When you enter battle against a dangerous foe as a team, I add 2 team to the pool, and I also should have added 1 team at the start of the session.
No worries.
I don't know why I'm using that one, because I have my other screen down here, so I don't have to do this. Alright, so putting 3 team in the pool. Alright, I have some questions for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the leader of the team?
Well, I don't think it's me. I literally just tried to take lead,
Yeah.
and then I got grappled.
Well, you can still be the leader, because you are. It's just like, who is being followed?
Well, we've all prepared to take, I think, our Star's lead here at the interview.
I don't think this is the interview.
I would probably say either Ella Girl or Blank this session.
Alright.
Mm.
I don't mind being the leader, but I don't know if it fits the situation.
What was that?
What was that? Yeah.
Nothing. Just be killing people.
I'm concerned.
Look, there's a Power Ranger battle going on in the background.
Well, yeah, where do you think the giant turtle came from?
Of course! That's their Megazord.
Alright, so I'm just gonna call the leader at this point just because the only person who took initiative here is Ella Girl, so I'm just gonna call it Ella Girl. Though you're probably gonna be
Okay.
losing some team later on because of this stuff.
Mhm.
Alright, Ella Girl, you have influence over everyone but Frostshot. So you do not add an extra team to the pool. I believe, what is everyone's purpose in this fight?
To take down the giant robot turtle.
Am I correct in assuming that's true across the board?
Yeah, taking down the giant turtle.
I mean, I was going to say extracting Ella Girl safely, but that works too.
Yeah, it's within the same. You're not really at odds at it. It's like adjacent objectives, but
And of course, at a similar point, of course, we might find this out in a moment, who's actually in this giant robot as well, if we can find out who's behind the giant robot.
yes. All right. So that adds 1 team to the pool.
Ah.
All right. I forget. I'm controlling it down on my personal screen there, not the stream screen. It's the stream screen! Extreme! Anyways.
Also, I want to let it be known at the meta level, I probably have told Foxfire a little bit about what's going on with my father right
Okay.
now. So, but
All right.
I've probably not at the time informed either of the guys.
All right.
Okay.
So, I'm going to actually call both yes on both the next 2 questions. Member mistrust the leader of the team. I'm going to call just because you're not sure of who is leader, so I don't think there's necessarily that trust in there. And you are totally ill prepared.
Oh yeah, we were about ready to go on stage and talk for a talk show, and then a giant robot shows up.
Yeah. Funny how that happens so often.
We were arguing about the name and then a giant robot attacks.
So, all right. So Ella Girl, you are in the grasp of the giant beast. As it makes a roar, you hear a a very tinny, like a synthesized version of a woman's voice, and it's like shouting. Where I know you have it. Where is it?
Above board. Your mother. Well, I mean, we are teenagers.
Oh yeah,
so-
no. That's legit. That's legit. So, as far as blank, I'm going to start with focusing on you here, just because you're kind of the one who's kind of, I feel like, always ready for something that's like that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Enacting contingency 562. Ellie girl has been grabbed by a giant mechanized turtle.
Yes.
So what do you do?
Let's see here. I am actually. Think I'm going to use my wrong side of the tracks and try to.
Okay.
Yeah, pierce the mask. I think that's what that is.
Yep. Wrong side of the tracks. You always get to. Yep, that upgrades your pierce the mask move. So roll plus mundane.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
7.
So you get to ask 2 questions, and you can add your bonus questions. You have the extra option.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let me open up the thing that.
Oh,
you need to
interesting.
ask.
The extra question. Okay, so it's actually 2 different things. I didn't read this super closely. So it's whenever you pierce the mask of a villain, you get to add an extra question. When you pierce the mask of a hero, you get an extra question you can choose from.
Ooh.
That is kind of different.
Yeah, no, I like reading that more closely now. I actually like the move a lot more. I mean, before it was good. It wasn't, but here, like, okay, I like the fact that you can ask heroes, "What's your darkest moment?"
Mm-hmm.
So, but that is not on the table because this is clearly a villain.
Yes. All right. So I still need to open up the thingy.
Yep. If you want, I can just read
I
off.
was ready for this.
I can read off the questions if you want.
No, I got it now.
Okay.
All right, pierce the masks. I am asking. What do you intend to do?
Okay. So yeah. So you.
Well, guess I'll ask the second one later. After.
Yep. No, I'll say. So yeah, you recognize this one. You've actually heard about this particular Robo Turtle. This is known as the snapping turtle. She's actually been around for quite a while. She's actually gold generation. A secret organization linked her to a robo suit. But she died of cancer and ended up. Her mind is now in this suit, and she kind of has a pathological need to upgrade her body into more powerful forms. So this is her current one. The original suit was probably more like 8 foot tall. This one's standing a solid 20.
Okay.
And it seemed like she just happened to grasp Ella Girl more from chance. She's looking for something in this area, though.
Mm-hmm. So I guess my question would be, what do you want me to do? Like.
Okay, I'm gonna think on that one here a second here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so.
I guess I'm just trying to figure out what she actually wants, type of thing.
Yeah. You're trying to figure out motivation here.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it seems like she seems convinced that there is some sort of powerful thing in this area that she's looking for, and maybe you probably assume, based on what you already know, it's probably a more powerful mechanized creation, or perhaps some sort of tech upgrade to it.
Maybe she needs a faster machine, so she's looking for a robo hair.
What? Okay, I think. Okay, HARE.
Rabbit?
Okay, apparently I'm not too fast.
Look, our copy of Miss Pac-Man is not going to upgrade your suit, your robot.
So yeah, so basically she wants you to upgrade her suit.
Mm-hmm.
Either providing her a method to it, or more pointing to her to where the thing that she's what she's seeking is.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
That
throw this
gives me
one
a
in
plan
here
for
because I actually ended up going more for planning, and as is, she shouts, "I know this is an Aegis base around here somewhere." So yes. So what do you do?
Huh?
I was saying off blank because I'm letting him react to his new knowledge.
All
Okay.
right. I am actually going to quickly run over to one of the like arcade machines and like plant a bomb there, kind of thing. Like,
Oh, I think I see where you're going here. I'm willing to bet that
Mhm.
you are probably going to be doing a provoke someone move next.
yes.
Wait. Is the machine Bomberman?
You know what? Yes.
That's canon now. That's totally canon. Like,
We have a Bomberman machine. Excellent.
all right. So but it's the panels are framed, so it's always off screen until the moment when the bomb actually goes off. Then you actually get to see which arcade machine it was. So, all right. So what do? There's a bomb in there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give you that bomb right now.
Yes. I'm going to go. Don't let her get this cabinet. I will.
Yeah.
Like, I'm basically just making it like kind of obvious, like, oh, this is the technology she wants. As I set up the bomb.
Yeah, basically, you kind of, I could see you kind of forming a defensive stance and saying, "Okay, guys, we gotta protect the cabinet." All right, yeah, you've totally triggered your that roll plus superior.
Yeah. Oh no!
Ooh, and that's so low that you could not team that out.
Yeah.
Rip and pepperoni.
All right.
Wait a minute. Wait, if I support him, can we get out of that? Remember, right now I do have him as my rival, so he would get a +1 if I chose to support him.
Yeah, but that's for he's your rival. You get +1 to frustrate him.
Oh.
And because you're a friend, you get potential whenever you come for to support your love and rival, and when they come for and support you.
Okay. That's all. Okay.
Yep. If you have +1 to protect and save your love.
Oh wait, can I? It would help if I opened that. It really would. 'Cause I just had an idea.
Actually, wait, don't you have? This may have actually had you do the wrong move because didn't you take up that Janice move?
Yes, Oh yeah, it took Dangerous Web, so.
Yeah, I think that really applies to the situation better.
Should I roll that? And
if you I'm trying to pull it up the text here. Sorry, so many freaking character sheets. I have 2 sets of playbooks for everything. So I printed them all off. Okay. Dangerous Web. Yep, no, I definitely think this is a much better thing than fully out provoking.
okay, I will take it just for that reroll.
Yep.
There we go.
Excellent. On a hit, your opponent trips into it, and you get an opening or opportunity against them. On 10+, take +1 forward to pursuing it. So no, the move fits so much better than what you do. So what I'm going to say is like, ha! Your defense. The voice shouts, "Your defenses are meaningless," and the other clog dives down to grasp the arcade cabinet and pulls it out. And then there's suddenly a wider panel where you see that it is a Bomberman cabinet, complete with actual real bomb like flashing on the side, and it explodes. Not enough to like fully damage, like to take her down, but it's definitely enough to drop Ella Girl from her hand. Then right now she is off balance until I say otherwise. So Ella Girl, a this mechanized tortoise was rocked by an explosion. Funny enough, the explosion only went in cardinal directions. Not really.
Wait, how close is this explosion to civilians?
No, it didn't actually explode to civilians. He got a perfect hit. I'm not gonna add collateral to that.
So it just hit the thing?
Yep. Let's call it a mild EMP explosive. Just for
first of all, of course, I want to start powering up to get some burn.
All right. Roll plus conditions. Okay, you just mark 3 conditions there. Not 3 burn, not conditions.
3 burn!
3 conditions. You are knocked out.
But yeah. So.
Wait, how many conditions can you have?
You have 5 conditions. You have 5.
Yeah, I know.
And if you get one more after that, I think you are not pushed out of the fight. Basically.
Yep. And remember, when you are hopeless, you take a -2 to unleash your powers in the future. Just a heads up.
I'm aware of this.
And you can.
I picked it because I thought it was appropriate.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not saying it's not. To clear hopeless, you can fling yourself into easy relief, or have someone successfully comfort and support you.
I thought I kind of did that with the cat earlier, but okay. Sorry, Kitsune cat.
Meow.
No, someone comfort and support you.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I haven't really had a chance to talk about it too much yet with her.
Yes.
I haven't had a chance to use Take It From Me, so yeah, no.
Yep. Okay, so you land on the ground. I'm going to just say you still managed to pull off the superhero landing.
So I'm just using my energy in order to escape because I tried to burn out of it.
So you.
Yeah, I'm imagining right now, since I'm depressed, I'm probably channeling ice.
Okay.
More.
All right. Cool. So what do? You have your power charged.
All right, this robot needs to chill out. I want to unleash a reality storm, I believe it is.
Okay. So how much burn are you spending?
Leave the robot in place, basically. Or would that be more of a? Can I technically use moat? I guess might be a similar way to do that.
So what were you describing here?
I was going to try and freeze the robot in place.
Well, honestly, at this point, this is definitely you. If you want to use any of your flares, it would be Reality Storm because.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that makes sense with my character.
Because you're definitely directly engaging with that.
Cool it off.
All right. So, are you spending 1 or 2 burn?
That's a hit.
All right. So
that costs 2 burn?
Well, it depends. If you do this, you cause unwanted collateral damage unless you spend 2 instead of 1 burn.
Yeah, I'll spend 2 burn. I don't want to cause collateral.
All right. So
I'm down to 1 burn.
So you get
also cold drains batteries a lot faster.
Who says this thing uses batteries?
I do.
It could be powered by the atomic power of the sun.
Ooh, well then, my ice should be, helping with the weather a little bit.
No, we don't need more ice weather. We have enough of that.
I'm not the storm.
In Canada, we've already got too much ice weather.
I'm in the States, but we're basically Little Canada.
Little Canada? No, I understand. It's actually been pretty nice recently, but we definitely had some colder days this week. But I thought it was going to be like the middle of summer.
We had an ice storm last weekend. Like, we had freezing rain and everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's awful.
And yes, Brandon, we're protecting you from the White Walkers.
Winter is coming in several months.
Alright, so you roll a 7 to 9, you get to pick one of the following options. Resist or avoid their blows. Take something from them. Create an opportunity for your allies. Impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I think I'm kind of going for surprise and stuff. I'm trying to make them
Alright.
see that wherever, if they're trying to get to 8 goods, it's going to be a little bit more difficult when they engage the super.
Okay, so 1 second here. I gotta just tab. Alright, there's my moves. Okay. So yeah, so where's that? Too many sheets. Okay, don't need you. Won't need you. There. That's not what I want either. There it is. Okay, villains. Alright. Alright, yes. Alright, so since you did not pick protect or deflect or avoid their blows, you are going to be taking a hit from this, so.
Alright.
So yeah, so you just kind of like launch this blast of ice there. The thing kind of looks down on you, the eyes turn red though. You've basically you have drawn its ire as the most clear threat here. And it slams down both of its things, knocking into a massive blow into the ground. So roll for take a powerful blow.
Okay, so that's what button?
Roll plus
that's,
conditions.
Oh no, that's not good.
No, that's very good. It means you.
Oh, I want to roll low on that.
Yep.
Okay.
So mark potential and describe how you stand strong.
So this is this. As a counter action, I want to use my fist, still a little chilly, and just have like ice gauntlets and block these fists.
Yeah, so you just kind of, so you kind of raise up your arms in a kind of a defensive block. But right just as it comes down, and when the wave of dust and mist clears, you see you have your block. You're holding strong with it, and there are like struts of ice supporting you against and giving you the extra strength you need to hold firm against it.
And I assume right now, because of the element I'm using, that my hair is blue.
Okay, cool.
Hey, it fits my emotion, it fits my powers.
Well, no, I said cool, so pun.
Ah, fantastic.
So yeah, so yes.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
QB, what are you doing? You see right now as Ella Girl is kind of straining, holding this thing back from crushing her into the pavement right now, but she's holding for the moment, but she can't hold forever. What do you do?
I think I'm going to attack. I'm going to use my kinesis.
So you're going to do some lasers?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like a solar flare type thing.
Okay. So yeah.
From my tails.
Alright, so you definitely consider that. I'm considering that that could be either directly engage a threat, or you could be trying to defend Jane.
I'm gonna go with trying to defend.
Okay, so so roll plus savior.
Roll plus savior. All right. I'm clicking it and it ain't doing anything.
It should be giving you a. Are you clicking the little dice icon?
Yeah, it should be. I'm clicking the dice icon.
Alright, let me. And you sure you don't have one of those little pop-ups hiding behind it? Because it's supposed to pop up and ask if you need any modifiers. So like,
Oh, there it is.
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. All right. Choose. All right. So this is a defend. So you're against an NPC set. On a hit, you keep them safe and choose one. On a 7 to 9, it costs you either expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation. So you may before that though, you can either choose to add team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition.
I'll take a team from the pool.
Okay. You add a team to the pool, so your team...
Yeah, you already have influence over me.
Okay. Alright, but now you have to choose to either expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation.
Let's see. I will escalate the situation.
Alright, so... I'm going to kind of describe this. You can kind of veto some aspects of it, but... So yeah, so you start charging like those light lasers and such, and... You know, your intent is only to blind it and just get it off of, Jane enough. So you fire one of these blasts through it, and you throw way more power behind it than you do. Consider this like normally you would be throwing maybe like one tail on something like this. You threw probably like 6.
Awesome.
So yeah, you just blast through it. So there is a hole in it, or at least there was a hole. As you see, just little strands and such start filling in the gaps in the hole, and it starts filling up, and then it's like whole again.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that's like anyways, Todoroki reference in the chat. We are just starting season 2 of My Hero, actually. We just started that yesterday. So
John.
But yeah, so you see it, but the big thing is the strands do not look like the same material as the thing. And now its eyes are on you. And as you stare it into each of its eyes, you looking deep into it, you see it looks like each eye is filled with 8 points of light now, instead of one continuous glow.
Okay.
So, Frost Shot. You just see that this thing got impaled with a laser and now has turned its fury down to Kyuubi. What do you do?
I will attempt to use my feathers in order to, like, clog joints and or, like, you know, try to impede its movement that way, you know?
Go right ahead. Alright, so that's, it looks like I'm going to call that still directly engaging. Or, actually, you know what? Unleash your powers.
I was about to say, would that count as... Nah, I wouldn't say that's a flamboyant display of my powers, would it?
And that's more about your intent here. Right now your intent is to hinder, whereas the flamboyant display is more about impressing yourself on others.
Okay. So, freak, you said?
Yep, plus freak, that's unleash your powers. So yeah, your feathers fly like you intend them to, but except for instead of sticking in joints like you would assume with the metal, they actually penetrate through it and just slide through it like it's not quite as solid as it seems to be. And it just kind of lands to the ground where the thing whereas it just kind of turns to you and just gives off an echoing roar. It just starts charging at you and just kind of goes down to just slam at you because you seem to have ticked it off. Notably, it's not even attempting the voice anymore. It seems to have gone more bestial.
Well, at least I got my 5th potential.
Well, anything you want to grab for that right now before you get hit like a freight train?
Yeah, I'll take. Let me open it real quick. I'm going to be taking one of the. If I can find it. Take a move from another playbook.
Okay. So are you good? Were you good? Because I know you were looking at the custom playbook for this game, the leash. Or are you going to take one of those moves or another one?
Yeah, I'm going to be using it for one of the leash. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with. I'm going to say all for one.
Okay. Because obviously viewers at home don't know what this actually says. Can you just read it off for the stream?
Yep. When you enter a fight as a team, ask each teammate if they trust you, even if you aren't the leader. Gain 1 hold for each yes. This hold may be spent 1 for 1 in place of team to help a teammate who trusts you. You cannot use You cannot use this hold selfishly, nor can you help a given teammate more than once. You lose all holds once the fight ends.
Yep.
That's actually pretty useful.
Yeah. No. It's basically the more the team trusts him, the more you can basically get temporary team for each person who trusts them, and you can use it once for each person who trusts you.
Oh, that would totally fit my character.
So yeah, so I think it's a cool ability. For people who are wondering about the leash, it is basically think kind of like the Iron Giant and Hogar. That's the kind of dynamic there, where you have a perfectly mundane person and a superpowered entity that's for some reason listens to them. So a lot of their moves are about kind of coordination and being overshadowed. So there's a lot of synergy with the star. Hogar.
Okay, I heard Hodor, so I was like,
Yeah.
I guess that does count as a leash.
Hold on.
All right.
Hodor.
So yeah, so does anyone want to try to defend Frostshot from being going all aboard the pain train?
Can I use a? Sorry, was coughing there a moment. Can I use Moat to try and make an ice shield to protect him?
I would if Moat was the only one that was like that, I would, but that's explicitly what the shield flare is for.
Oh, okay.
You can still roll just a normal defend someone.
Yeah, according to the only person who is actually currently under my goals part.
Yep. So.
Wait. So, does someone else have a defensive skill that might help them better?
Not really.
Well,
I mean, I have an ability to do like solar shields.
Well, I think
I'll boost her.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So do you want to try to defend? Do you want to try to defend the? Sorry.
Frostshot.
Yeah, Frostshot. Thank you. I could just completely blank on the name.
Yes.
All right. So roll plus savior.
By the way, can I boost that at all?
You have to wait till after the roll.
Okay. So it's kind of a reaction thing that helps out after.
Yeah, it's like spending team.
Okay.
Nope, need to. All right. On a hit, you keep them safe, and you don't have to choose to escalate or anything. So you may choose just to add a team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition.
Let's see.
Does it have a own condition?
Let's see. I already have influence over Frostshot, so I'll add a team to the pool.
Okay. All right, you're up to 4 team. You guys are really building up that teamwork. So yeah.
Hey, just because we were caught unprepared doesn't mean we can't help each other out.
All right, so yeah, so the fist of the thing swings down, but then suddenly there's this glowing shield wall of energy between it, and notably, it doesn't even so much stop as just basically shatter the bit of the claw that goes in, and there's like a stub there where it was, and then again those strands kind of form and reform the claw as it gives a roar back at Kyubi. Blink. I'm going to say you were moving stealthily and trying to get yourself into a position. What are you doing now?
I am actually just going to take out my sword and like just try to stab it and like leave the sword in there. Like,
all right. Directly engage a threat.
Yeah.
All right. Resist or avoid their blows. Take something from them. Create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I'm going to create an opportunity for my allies.
Okay, so I imagine like you get to the roof of the arcade or something like that, something high up enough. You kind of wait for it to get in position, and as it turns to roar at Kyubi after it regrows its claw, you figure this is probably your best moment to jump and to get at it, and you leap into the air and kind of slam down on it. Your sword kind of slides down, and you reveal a kind of a pulsing core at the center of this thing. And there's
would it have been too late to use a team in order to make that a 10? Like you managed to hit one of the weak points that my feathers had passed through earlier?
I'm perfectly fine with that. If you want to spend the team for
I'm fine with spending a team for that. Sure.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
We'll spend a team for that because that makes that a 10. So you get to choose something else as well.
All right.
So you can resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
We are going to take something from them.
What do you want to take?
I'm thinking of taking the ability to like heal that wound.
Okay, so as you slide down, kind of doing the kind of Dread Pirate slide, you pull out a foam grenade. Actually, I'm assuming you have a utility belt with some non-lethal options, courtesy of Aegis.
Yeah.
So you just kind of. Okay.
Sorry, it's a bad joke.
I didn't even hear what the joke was.
I said, "Cause I'm Batman."
Oh. Okay.
Because I'm Batman.
I thought you were just coughing.
Well, I mean, with the Batman voice, it is very hard to tell.
So yeah, so you throw so Blank throws the grenade outward, then quickly takes aims and fires a bullet through the center of it, causing it to spread out into a ring, kind of reinforcing the opening you've created, so he can't kind of regenerate around it. Ella Girl, you are given a golden opportunity. There seems to be some sort of core to this thing, and it is wide open.
Alright, this seems like a good time.
One other thing, though. You did not take resist or avoid their blows. So as you cut to the ground, suddenly a tail swipes that way and knocks you to the side. Take a powerful blow.
Ooh.
All right. Take a powerful blow, because I think this hasn't come up in a while, so you must choose one. Lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. You give ground. Your opposition gains an opportunity. You struggle past the pain. Mark 2 conditions.
I am going to struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
Okay, which 2 conditions are you marking?
We are going to mark angry first of all, and
that was probably a given.
Insecure, maybe?
Yeah, I was thinking insecure. Probably.
Okay.
Because, like, that blow should have knocked it out, and,
Yeah. So, yeah. Cool.
I should have avoided that blow.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with me?
Yep. So, yeah, Ella Girl. So, yeah, you see Blank turns to face down on Blank, who dared slash at its back. You see this core of it, like strands kind of coming out of it. It actually looks like one of the...
How far away is this from me?
With your ability set, it's well within your ability to interact with it.
Alright, I was just gonna try and like run over and try and pull it out of the machine.
Alright, yeah. No, oh, that's the other thing you notice. Looking inside this thing, it doesn't look like a machine. You just see these these strands kind of just going everywhere and flowing like almost like they're alive, but it does not look like a machine on the inside.
Alright, then I think it's a good time to unleash my... Or, do I need to power up again real quick?
If you need more...
I'm going to try to succeed on this, so I'm going to power up for a moment.
Okay, roll to...
Again.
Yep, go ahead. Roll plus conditions to gain some burn.
Oh!
Another 3 burn.
And then I'm going to unleash by just... Because I noticed, like, I think the strands are somehow connected to reforming this robot. So I want to channel the ice that's going through my veins at the moment and just try to freeze this orb.
Okay, are you seriously watching something in the background there? Because that's...
Sorry,
Am I?
Yeah, I want to freeze this orb.
Yeah.
I want to freeze whatever this power core is in a ball of ice. And
Okay.
try and see if I can prevent it from using its influence or whatever.
So are you trying to use a standard move, or are you trying to use one of your flares?
Reality storm, definitely.
Okay, that's fine. That works. You're trying to take something from them, and probably, if you roll well enough, resist or avoid their blows. So.
Yeah, of course. Oh! But how much team do we got?
You got 3
we
team
have a lot of
left.
team. We can probably spend some of it.
Well,
So we can definitely spend one. We just need to think of how.
And did any of you guys do anything to back me up and maybe add a little bit to that? Or I'm hoping this can finish the fight here if we can cut it off.
I was like, Blank shoots at the ball and like makes an ice bullet.
well, no. You start shooting at it, and it opens up to basically a hole opens up for it to pass through, not realizing that the ice thing is cramping around and pulling it out. Basically, it spears through and comes out the other side. So it lands basically, skids to a ground right next to the blank. Is that acceptable?
Yeah, that's fine. If I didn't finish it, but hopefully I left it open that other people can.
Yep. Well, no, this is going to finish it. I just have to ask. I assume you're going with the take something from them choice.
Yeah, of course.
All right. As the thing starts dissipating, it runs at you for the one last thing, and just before it completely dissipates, it manages to land a single blow upon you. Roll to take a powerful blow.
Come on, roll. Ah!
Oh.
Thankfully, this is kind of the end of the fight, so on a 10 plus, choose one. You must remove yourself from the situation, flee, pass out, etc. You lose control of yourself or your powers in a terrible way, or 2 options from the 7 to 9 list.
Oh, at a meta level, since I know it's the end of the fight, I'm out of the situation.
Yeah, so I think you just get knocked out there.
You push yourself too hard.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna just do a narrated here, and then we're gonna do into session moves. So,
Yep.
Blank, as you kind of pull yourself up and you kind of look down at this thing, this core of whatever this was, you've heard of snapping turtle before. This is not actually. You're pretty sure this isn't actually snapping turtle. But looking at this thing, it looks like an egg sac, spider egg sac. And we end there.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
End of session moves.
Gee, it's almost like that. Number 8 might be coming into play.
Mm-hmm.
Or those weird people that Julie had to deal with the other day.
All right, so let's go down the row here. Jane, closer to the team, image of yourself, or away from the team?
I think, as unprepared as we worked really well together. So I think we definitely closer to the team.
All right. Who made you feel welcome?
Especially my time bonding with QB as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to give influence to QB?
I think she already has it.
Well, if she gets if you have influence already, and you would give it to him again.
I do already have influence over Ella Girl.
Yep. So you may shift one label up and another down.
I may.
Yep. Because.
Yay!
Because basically you have your words, your opinion of Ella Girl has mattered enough that you kind of just.
I'll shift Savior up, and I'll shift Superior one down.
Okay.
Oh, your time among humans has humbled you a little bit?
No. This is your savior. Ella Girl savior.
Oh, Ella Girl. Me? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she shifts my stats. Okay, so superior down, savior up?
Yep.
Uh-oh, that's not super good. I'm like maximized on savior.
Well, as long as you don't go over, you don't have to mark a condition.
Uh-huh. You're just tipping the danger point.
All right. And you may either clear a condition or mark potential now.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, I'm definitely. You know what? Fighting with my team is hopefully helping me get over my dad a little bit. So I'm going to remove that helplessness.
Okay, cool. All right. Kyubi. Closer to the team,
Okay.
image of yourself, or away from the team?
Closer to the team.
Who made you feel welcome?
I'd say Ella Girl.
Okay. She already has influence over you, so she may shift your labels now.
Okay.
So Jane, how do you want QB's labels to shift?
At a meta level, what ones would you like shifted?
It's up to you.
Alright, just completely tough. You know what? We've been bonding. You know what? I do appreciate how you're trying to connect with my mother a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to shift mundane up and superior down.
Ooh, that helps me a lot.
I mean, as I said, you've been helping out with me and mom, so I like to think you've bonded a little bit more with the family.
Yay!
Okay. Then you may mark potential or clear a condition.
Okay, I'll mark potential.
Okay. All right, blank. Closer to the team, image of yourself, or away from the team?
I think image myself.
Okay. Explain how you see yourself and why. Then shift your labels.
I'm going to go mundane down because I'm very hesitant about this interview.
Mm-hmm.
And danger up because of that fight.
Okay.
And how badass I was.
You are a fucking badass, indeed.
All right. And frost shot.
I don't want to say unfortunately. But I am going to say closer to the team, and I'm going to say Ella Girl.
Okay.
Because of using the same element.
Okay, cool. So Ella Girl gains influence. She did not already have it, so therefore she does not get to shift her labels. And then you may sorry. Nope, stop. Scroll it. I don't want you scrolling on my screen. I want you there. Okay. And then you may either clear a condition or mark potential.
I will mark potential.
All right. Awesome. All right. So did anyone get with that last minute potential there? Did anyone gain any more advances here?
No, because I don't think I got a single miss.
I'm trying to double check. I want to do a confirmation. I think I only earned one, but for some reason there's a second one marked. I don't know if there was a second time I earned potential.
Let's see. I think you've missed twice.
There was a miss earlier today.
Oh, okay. There were two misses. That's right.
Yep, and don't forget, because like when even though missing on a take a powerful blow is good for you, you still mark potential.
Yeah.
So
Let's see. You missed Freak. You missed the condition rolls, and you missed your flare.
so yeah, actually,
Oh yeah, my one player.
yeah.
So,
So
I
yeah,
have great potential right now.
right, because you cleared the condition. Yeah, so you should be at 3. So I just want to make sure that no one else has any advances. So,
Mhm.
all right. Okay, so to those. All right, so gonna start. So thanks for watching us again. Kind of short episode this week, but we've been kind of thing, and obviously, as you can see, I did not have much prepared, so I decided to just throw a random turtle at them that was made out of spiders. Because why not?
Spiders!
Spiders!
Join us next week when they fight a giant Statue of Liberty that is made out of snakes.
Damn it!
Wait, what?
That was a joke. That was a joke.
I hate you.
Why does it have to be snakes?
I don't like snakes.
Well, I don't like spiders, okay? So we're even.
Ah.
Yeah, besides, snakes are way cooler than spiders.
Anyways.
I don't like
Again, if
I
you're...
don't like ferrets.
We're not talking about what we like, we're talking about what we are terrified of.
Foxfire's ultimate enemy, Orochimaru.
Alright, but yeah. So, again, check out the links in below. There are links to the Pony Finder Kickstarter for From the Ashes. That's kind of getting down to the... either on or close to the last week, so there might be one more week for that. Check it out. There's some cool stuff going on there. Again, check out Kurt's DeviantArt page for Carl. Sorry, why did I say Kurt? I derped.
I don't know.
Either way, it's the link below. His DeviantArt page. He did the art for this game. Again, sorry. Thank you for the chat. All one of you, I think there was this game, but I mean, I definitely appreciate it, and it's, you know, words, they're hard. So what do? I post myself on the internet talking with them. Because I'm smart.
Yay, smarterest.
Yay for smartness.
But yeah, so.
Is it a roll for smartness?
I'm sorry, my superior is like -2 right now, so I should not be rolling a smartness roll.
Well, then you can mark potential if you fail.
But right, so I think that's about it. Join us in the Discord. I'm going to start posting some more writing and other stuff leading on to our season 2 of our Pony Finder campaign, where we're going to be going to the city of Dawnwatch, which is going to be a really cool thing. It's going to be a bunch of faction, politics, adventure. There may be a dragon or two, potentially
Yay! Baby dragon!
potentially in a dungeon, because we're playing D&D.
We're gonna see if the Razzle / Nightmare ship works out.
You think it's a
That is
ship.
the most important ship in this campaign so far.
But yeah, so to those watching us in the past, present, and future, I bid you all good night.
Good night.